nothing but a hound dog.
Ethan Ligon of Denton, Texas, is a 10-year-old Elvis fan. Ethan's in 4th grade.
Next thing to fix, Ethan.
He likes to horse around with his brother, and he likes to read. Ethan reads with his fingertips.
Couldn't add. I'll do everything except the stuff I can't do.
When you first find out about blindness,
What is this for?
you think, oh my God, this is what causes divorces.
Ethan's parents went through all the stages of grieving.
You can either let it consume you, or you can decide there's another way to live.
You know I exist, don't you, Ethan? Yeah, but I got here first.
For the Ligons, that other way included learning Braille together with their child. Not an easy task.
It's the snowstorm, because Braille, because of its bulk, is printed on the front and back of the sheet, so you see the raised dots, you see the depressed dots, and it's a blizzard.
Was I daunted? Yes. I have clear memories of wishing it would all just go away.
But these parents forged ahead.
We couldn't see ourselves sort of that removed from the process of reading with the kids and checking homework, so we learned Braille.
They didn't just read it. They wrote notes to Ethan on a Braille typewriter and put them in his lunchbox every day.
I'm really proud of you. Love, Mom.
Even before the Ligons learned Braille, they made sure that Ethan was surrounded by it.
I would just give Ethan one of those Braille books. It was then that it occurred to me, it really doesn't matter what Ethan is holding, as long as he's holding Braille.
Mrs. Gore had never...
She just wanted him to associate Braille with reading. And I think it was at 18 months when she started reading something. And she didn't have Braille with her, but she started reading, and he put his hand on the page looking for Braille.
That was when I knew he understood that's how you read.
Woodrow Wilson, Woodrow Wilson.
Ethan goes to Woodrow Wilson Elementary. His teacher is Matt Preston. This is Matt's first year with a blind student.
With Ethan, I've got to really plan more in advance, and that's helped me be more organized as a teacher. All work has to be Braille 2 weeks ahead of time, whereas before I could kind of go on the fly a little bit more.
To keep Ethan organized, he works every morning with his Braille teacher, Diane Briggs. They review what Mr. Preston has planned for the day, like some new vocabulary.
Monopolistic.
Good job.
And they study Braille. Today, it's contractions.
ER 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
When Diane is one-on-one with Ethan, she's hands-on. In the classroom, she keeps her distance.
I'm there to support him in things that he cannot do on his own, but I am not there to hold his hand, and I'm not there to be a crutch.
Let's go down some.
Oftentimes, some of the reactions are, oh, well, we won't expect him to do as much as everyone else. And I do try to dispel that as quickly as possible.
Ha ha ha. Look at this silly tumbleweed house.
We've got to keep the expectation up there, and the child will rise.
Ethan's a really lucky kid. He's got a terrific Braille teacher, and those are very hard to come by. Only 10% of people who are blind ever get to learn Braille. Even more rare is the unusually dedicated support of his parents. The Ligons have embraced Braille, and they fought to get Ethan the services he needs.
I'm tenacious as a junkyard dog. I'll fight for my kids. I'll fight for Ethan, who's blind, and for Spencer, who's sighted. I'll do whatever it takes to teach them how to fly and how to be dependent, because that's what we all want for our kids.
The goblin dwarf turf